It's time for the third nation of our World Cup challenge on Football Manager 2023, and we stay in the Arabian Gulf region to manage host nation Qatar. This is a team I'm somewhat familiar with, having done a mini-series with them for the FM22 beta. On that occasion, we couldn't get past the group stage of our home World Cup. Let's see if we can do any better this time. Much like the Saudi Arabia side from the last episode, the vast majority of the Qatari squad play in their domestic league. Unlike Saudi Arabia, we have a depth of attacking talent with the likes of Almoez Ali set to lead the line, and Akram Afif providing support from the flanks. We also have Abdulaziz Hatem ready to marshal our midfield and on target to collect his 100th cap during the tournament. We also have a few naturalised players like Portuguese-born Pedro Miguel, who will be looking to make his mark, and veteran Brazilian-born defensive midfielder Luis Ceará. As hosts for this tournament, we decided to go for it with a 4-2-4 tactic based on my International Manager of Mystery formation that brought so many goal fests in FM22. There were certainly goals in our warm-up friendlies as we dismantled East Timor 5-1 and then suffered an agonising late defeat to Bolivia 3-2 in our final warm-up game, which didn't bode well for our opening game against Ecuador. We were nearly off to a dream start as Al Rami smacked a header against the post, but then the moment the home crowd were waiting for as Ward crafted a chance from his own corner and Afif tapped in the rebound. Afif would be at fault for the equaliser though, failing to clear and allowing Ibarra to play through Sornosa. And right from the restart, did we burst forward and immediately retake the lead? No, as Afif once more gave away the ball, and Ecuador once more exploited the right flank to play through Ibarra. Goalkeeper Al-Sheeb committed to a dive ridiculously early, and we were suddenly 2-1 down. The second half also went 2-1, but not with goals, with red cards, as first of all, Al-Rawi got sent off, then Estupiñán went in wildly on Al-Haidosh for a straight red, and then Pedro Miguel got sent off in stoppage time, also for a second yellow. And looking at all those cards in the second half, maybe I should reconsider my halftime team talks. So we had lost what was on paper our easiest game, and now the pressure was on to avoid defeat against Senegal to stay in contention. This was a confusing match for me, having just managed Senegal at the end of my FM22 series, so I had to remind myself Mikahati losing the ball was a good thing, as Abdulaziz Hatem whacked one onto the post. Then look at this for a ball from Al Haidosh as he picked out Almoez Ali to run into the space and fire us into the lead. Into the second half, a massive chance for Senegal as they hit the post and we then cleared off the line. Sarr then went close with this curling effort, before playing a lovely through ball for Diatta who hit the post. The momentum was now firmly with Senegal and Diallo inevitably equalised from the corner. Nang had a chance to win it for Senegal with this late free kick, but Al-Sheeb made a great save as the game finished 1-1. That result leaves us bottom of the group, but with Senegal having beaten the Netherlands and the Netherlands having beaten Ecuador, the group is wide open. So once again, it comes down to that final day of matches. If we beat the Netherlands and Ecuador lose to Senegal, we're through. Easy, right? Well, let's go pitch side to find out. All right, so we're sticking with this 4-2-4. I mean, it might be a little bit too attacking, but it's what we've used so far. It'll hopefully get some goals. The good news is we've got Pedro Miguel back in at right back, but we're going to miss the experience of Hassan Al-Haidosh. He is unfortunately suspended for this game, and considering the names on the opposition team sheet, I mean, any player missing for us is going to be a problem. So the team's lining up ready for this final Group A clash. Can we make it through, or is it going to be a group stage elimination this time? Of course, the difficulty here is the Dutch themselves, they're not guaranteed passage through, so they need a result here as well, which means, you know, they're going to be putting us under pressure a lot. And here they come, right on cue, and Cody Gakpo with the goal. Oh, here we go then. Abdulkarim Hassan with the free kick, but he just curls it wide. If you think about our run so far, with Ghana we made the quarterfinals, with Saudi we made the round of 16, as we almost go 2 down here. Is it going to be a group stage exit this time, which is like we're regressing a step each time? Anyway, it's a corner here for the Dutch. Oh, we've left Bergwijn with way too much space. But luckily, he got shut down. Al-Sheeb collects. Okay, here's a chance for us. Hassan whips the ball in, and it's just headed over. Was that Al-Rawi up from the back? I mean, if you look at the stats at the moment, we're doing well. We are outgunning the Netherlands in terms of chances. Unfortunately, they're outgunning us in terms of goals as we get to half-time. At 1-0. We're just going to need a bit more of a clinical cutting edge in the second half. All right, early highlight here, but it's the Dutch on the attack. They'll be looking to kill this game off, and they hit the post there. They very, very nearly put us in a very difficult position. But here we go, 50 minutes on the clock now. The Netherlands have the ball. Can we steal this off them? Bilo went well out of his goal there, but okay. It's come through to Marlen. Oh, Bergwijn's just got way too much space on the side there. Memphis Depay, luckily for us, shoots way too close to Al-Sheeb. Can we get a counter-attack out of this? Let's have a look. A long one launched. Oh, Muntari's through. Muntari, how did he miss that? Right, we're having a shocking day with the strikers. Both of them on a 6.2, but Almoz Ali, talismanic player, we can't really take him off. We're going to look at substitutions after this highlight, though. Let's see what happens. Ahmed Aladdin in for Al Haidosh. Can he work some magic on that right flank? He's played it back to Kuki. Kuki to... Oh, it's come through to Hatem. Hatem has scored. Abdulaziz Hatem. Oh, he's one of the key players we picked out before this episode began, or, in the intro. And he's just proven why he's a key player there with that equaliser. Now, this does not get us through. We're going to need another goal. We have to beat the Dutch to get through. But, that's just what we needed at this point. Right, so we brought in a couple of youngsters here. I've brought in Yusuf Abdurisag on the right wing, and we brought in Mohamed Wad in central midfield. So hopefully a bit of youthful energy they're going to inject into the game now. All right, 15 minutes left now. We're running out of time here. The Dutch also, they're under pressure. They need that win to guarantee their passage through to the next round. But, we get dispossessed. Come on. Don't let Bergwijn pick that ball up. Oh, my God. What was going on with the defender there? One of my defenders was not tracking that run on his outside. Let's have a look at it again here. Yeah, look at that. For me, that defender there, Al-Rawi, he should have come across to claim that ball. He didn't. And now we're 2-1 down. Okay, here we go. Just a few minutes left on the clock. Now, we need to get something off this highlight. And then we need to get something else. We need 2 goals here in 3 minutes plus however much stoppage time is left. We tried to win ourselves a free kick there in a dangerous position. It didn't work. And here come the Dutch again. Danjuma makes it 3-1. Oh, the dream is over. Oh, time for the Dutch to really rub this in now as we go into stoppage time at the end of the match. I guess our players have just given up at this point, haven't they? But here we go. Bergwijn and, Van der Beek makes it 4-1. Okay, we've got a corner here. Maybe one final chance to salvage a bit of pride with a goal. Okay, we've got a chance. Pedro Miguel Ahmed. It comes out to Abdurisag, the substitute. Bijlow saves and what? Did Bijlow just tip that onto his own crossbar? That was a bit bizarre. Okay, one last corner resulting from that bizarro save. Ward over the ball again. Whips it in, but we're not getting anything on it. And, we crash out of the World Cup. A disappointing 4-1 defeat. And for those of you who are interested in this sort of thing, this is how the rest of the World Cup worked out. Interesting to see Wales topping Group B there. England barely scraping through. And the rest of the groups are no massive surprises as far as I can see. With Senegal and the Netherlands both out in the quarterfinal stage this time, we cannot claim to have been knocked out by the eventual winners. It was France again who won it this time, beating Argentina in the final. Okay, so that's it for our attempt with Qatar. In the next episode, we're going to stay in Group A because the next team up in the world rankings from the host nation is Ecuador.